If you are teaching a new ringer using the Learning the Ropes scheme, you'll find it helpful to give them a small blue Learning the Ropes progress logbook. A copy can be found in your teacher's pack from the day course, and if you're lucky enough to have more than one new learner, further copies can be purchased from the art shop. The Learning the Ropes scheme is split into 5 levels, starting with bell handling. Ringers can take the booklets home if they wish, bringing them back each time they visit the tower. Or you might like to keep them together in a folder at the tower so that they're always ready to refer to. Gradually work through the various stages of bell handling together. Each time your learner starts working towards a new target, tick it off. When they can perform this skill competently and consistently, and you decide they would be able to repeat it easily, sign it off as done. Ringers can quite rightly feel pleased to leave a ringing lesson with something new signed off, and it is also a reminder to the teacher what needs to be worked on next. Do maintain standards though. For example, if a ringer can only just about ring a bell down on their own, but felt flustered and got into a bit of a pickle with their coils, it's not quite the right time to sign that skill off. Wait until they're competent and you feel quite happy that they can ring down safely without you needing to stand by to intervene. Remember, nobody's 100% perfect straight away, so once you've completed signing off everything, there will probably be some aspects of bell control which need revisiting. That's why at the end of the list there is a small assessment tick list which you can do when you feel the ringer is becoming competent by themselves. There is no need for this assessment to be too formal. In fact, you might just want to watch your ringer ringing and mark the assessment chart without telling them they're being assessed, as getting nervous might impair their performance. A second handling assessment is done at the end of level 2, when it is expected that, with your guidance, your learner will have almost perfected their handling skills. If you're working with a mentor, they don't necessarily need to be in the tower when you assess your ringer, unless you would particularly like their opinion. It's you who does your ringer's assessment. There's no need to ask anyone else to be there. To pass level 1, the ringer needs to have completed all the theory and practical activities for the level, then pass at least 11 elements of the level 1 assessment. If there are a few handling inconsistencies which still need work, please mark these as working towards and make a note of what still needs attention as your ringing progresses. If you and your ringer both know that they sometimes catch the sally with their hands apart, you have almost certainly discussed this with them already, but write a note in the book so that you can both keep an eye on it and try to avoid this becoming a habit. Once your ringer has passed their level 1 assessment, you can submit their pass on Smart Ringer and at the same time request a certificate to acknowledge their achievement. Certificates aren't just for kids. You'd be surprised how many adults value them as a sign of progress. Learning to handle a church bell has taken effort and commitment from both of you. You might like to print a second copy and put it up on the tower wall, or hold a little presentation ceremony on a practice night, during a service, or at a district event. If you're seeking accreditation with art yourself and your own logbook is completed, do contact the art administrator, who can put you in touch with an art assessor to come and watch you teach, so that hopefully you can have a certificate too. As your ringer progresses into level 2, you will continue to work on their handling skills, correcting any outstanding handling errors that can sometimes resurface when they've got more to think about. Being part of the Learning the Ropes scheme is great for your learner as they realise they are on an achievable path and part of a ringing fraternity. And it's great for you too to see your new ringer progress through the stages.